In our previous episode, we explored how WeChat became an essential part of daily life in China, from buying coffee to booking a doctor's appointment. But today we're going deeper. Why does the Chinese government love WeChat so much? And how did this one app become a tool that connects and controls over 1 billion people? WeChat was launched in January 2011 by Tencent, one of the largest tech companies in China. At that time, China's internet looked very different from today. Popular apps like QQ dominated instant messaging, but mobile payments were still in their infancy. WeChat began as a simple chat app, no different from WhatsApp or Viber. But from the very beginning, Tencent saw a much bigger vision. They wanted WeChat to be more than an app. They wanted it to be an ecosystem, a digital universe where people could do everything without ever leaving the platform. Within just 2 years, WeChat introduced features no other messaging app had at the time. Voice messages, group chats, moments for sharing photos, and most importantly, WeChat Pay. This was revolutionary in China, where credit cards were never as common as in the West. Instead of swiping plastic, people could now scan a QR code and pay instantly with their phone. The Chinese government quickly saw the benefits. A cashless society meant easier tax collection, reduced counterfeiting, and better tracking of financial flows. In 2014, the government began encouraging businesses to accept WeChat Pay. Street vendors, coffee shops, supermarkets, even beggars on the street started using QR codes for payment. Today, carrying cash in China is almost unusual. For the government, this wasn't just convenient, it was powerful. Because every transaction, big or small, now left a digital footprint. Another reason for WeChat's dominance is the Great Firewall of China, the country's massive internet censorship system. Foreign apps like WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram are blocked. This forces both citizens and businesses to rely entirely on domestic platforms. With little foreign competition, WeChat became the default for everything. If you run a store in Shanghai, you don't think about Visa or PayPal. You think about WeChat Pay and Alipay. One of the smartest moves by Tencent was integrating official government services into WeChat. Need to pay your electricity bill? Do it in WeChat. Need to book a hospital appointment? Do it in WeChat. Need to renew your ID card or check social security benefits? All in WeChat. By partnering with government agencies, WeChat became an official part of Chinese citizens' lives, almost like a digital ID card. Of course, this level of integration also means a high level of surveillance. Messages, payments, and location data are subject to Chinese cybersecurity laws, which require companies to store data domestically and share it with authorities if needed. In some cases, accounts have been frozen for violating rules, even for sending politically sensitive content in private chats. WeChat is also tied into the social credit system, where citizens can be rewarded or punished based on their behavior, both online and offline. Imagine waking up in Beijing. You pay for breakfast with WeChat Pay, you rent a bike to work by scanning a QR code. At the office, your team uses WeChat groups for communication. At lunch, you split the bill with friends instantly. In the evening, you book movie tickets and a taxi, all inside one app. It's fast, convenient, and smooth. But it also means everything you do is recorded in one place. So why does the Chinese government love WeChat? Because it's more than an app, it's a national infrastructure. It connects the economy, the people, and the state in one digital ecosystem. But in the next episode, we'll explore the hidden dangers, the risks, and the ways this super app could shape the future of not just China, but the entire world.